Well, post-match reaction for the Coventry game. We've won again, lads. Oh my days. Again? What's happened? We've won twice.
Finally won.
I mean, I need to lay down. We've won twice this season with our defensive injury record. Where to start? We'll start in the beginning. I think the first 20 minutes were quite good, I think. But last stages of the second half weren't so good, were they?
No, we started off, I think I said to Mig, it's a million times better in the first 20 minutes. So Appiah looked exceptional, but then he just didn't perform after 25 minutes, which is, you know, but then time plays that can happen, I suppose. But we sort of saw what we wanted to see. Hugo was brilliant all night. I thought Hugo was excellent all night. He led the press very, very well, and we saw signs of what we thought we needed to see. But that drop-off was a bit of a, not a surprise, I suppose, but it was very disappointing because they had some excellent players. Sims is out of form. There are a couple of the players that are bang out of form. If they were in form, we'd be down at half-time. So there are issues. It's not a perfect performance, but maybe they're for tomorrow on the full instant reaction. Enjoy this win because it's a huge win. It's a massive win.
Yeah.
And you can feel the weight lifted off everybody's shoulders. It's happy, very happy.
Yeah, Mick, how are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, pretty content, to be honest. I lost my voice a little bit. I agree with Matt, really. I don't think they could have kept that pace up, that first 20 minutes pace up for the full first half, to be fair. And they are out of form, you're absolutely right, but they are a quality side. But with second half, realistically, I mean, they had a bit of a spell first 5 minutes in that second half, and after that, realistically, they didn't really threaten, did they? No. A couple of opportunities, a couple of great saves from Victor again, but nothing of that you don't expect from him. You know what I mean? So ultimately, the performance is very, very good because Coventry aren't in our fight, are they? No. You know, so if we can perform against teams like Coventry,
there we go.
If we can perform against teams like Coventry, then the teams are in and around us. We should be beating comfortably. Let's be fair.
Yeah, should.
Yeah.
I'm just on such an adrenaline rush after that, to be fair. I mean, I'm quite lost for words, if I'm being honest, because the goal, Peltier's goal, sort of came a little bit unexpectedly for me because, you know, I was just enjoying myself, having a pint, as you do, and I thought, oh, there's a big roar there, we must have got a corner.
You missed the goal?
I didn't. I just perched myself, ready, and then we scored. So that was a proper, wow, I've timed that well. But he gets, like, the faintest touches on it from Cafu's corner. Oh, that's a tongue twister, Cafu's corner. It's a good name for a cafe, that.
Yeah.
There you go.
When you retire, Caf, that's...
Yeah. Cafu's Cafe on the corner. There you go. Anyway, back to the point at hand. Peltier's goal, it's a shame that he scored and had to go off injured again.
Yeah.
So Lightning does strike twice, but that goal sort of set the precedent for the second half because we had Coventry on toast at times, I thought.
Yeah, on the Peltier injury coming off, I wouldn't be surprised if that was half planned. You saw Hugo go down injured and come off. I'm sure he was just knacked. You know what I mean? He's putting a shift in. With Cafu's corner, we knew one of them was going to give us a goal eventually. I thought it was going to be Morrison, not Peltier. But how good those corners are at time, you just need a feather on it. And that's all it was. It was just a feather touch in the right direction. And the whole scene was just sort of, it's one of those goals that gets everybody off the seat because you're all half surprised about the fact it went in. We deserved the goal. I think what makes right, we started the second half poorly. I thought we gifted them the initiative in the first 5 minutes. I can't remember what minute we scored in, but we started to build up a bit of momentum before the goal, and we're good value for it. We then surrendered the initiative again after the goal. We allowed them 3 or 4 minutes after the goal, but then after that, after we regrouped, there were only one team going to win that game. They were never coming back into it. Yeah, Victor pulled up a save here and there. They're going to have chances. They're a good team. I thought we managed the game really well. We managed it in the corner very well, which you don't often see from. I think that's one of the first times under Matt Taylor we've seen that. That needs to happen more when we're winning 1-0 and 2-0. You need to manage the game better. And then Georgie popped up. I know he didn't score, but Georgie popped up. Yeah, I'll let Mick. I've got the Ollie goal. I enjoyed it. He's hurt himself doing it, celebrating.
Really?
I think he's having an heart attack.
Not Ollie Rathbone, me.
No.
Right, so just to add to Rotherham's injury list, we've now got Peltier, Lindsay, Mick.
I'll be fine, don't worry. I'll be ready for Sunday.
Good.
I'll be back up and running for Sunday. So, yeah, Georgie's done it again, hasn't he? He's done it with an assist this time, and it was fantastic. Great vision. It was a fantastic cross.
Revon won it.
From Revon, yeah. And I love the little layoff from Georgie. Really good vision. Because you would expect Georgie there to chest it down and have a pop himself. And obviously Ollie just buried it, didn't he? So I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with the performance more than as much as the result. Some big performances tonight. Jordan Hugill was just... That's what we want to see from Jordan Hugill. You know, he's done a bit of throwing himself about. He's done a bit of winding up the defenders. But in the main, he's done his job.
Hit post.
Hit the post.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and he had a couple of other opportunities which on another day he'd have buried. So that's what we need. That's what we need from Jordan Hugill. More of that, and he'll get plenty of goals. So really impressed. And Victor, obviously.
Oh, again.
We just forget about him, you know, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Victor's just so consistently good, it's like, it's just Victor.
Yeah.
One of the things I would say is that at the end of the game, he's bringing the players together. He's so invested in what's happening, and he's a leader. Like you said, Matt, he's an absolute leader, and he will be a captain one day.
Yeah, I think he will be.
Probably not here though.
No, Victor, please stay. But it was it almost felt like a perfect storm at times, because we had Hugill almost leading from the front, we had Ollie mitigating midfield, Morrison at the back line, and obviously Victor as well, marshalling everybody else. So it's like they're your four leadership roles. And we've talked on the podcast how we lack a leader before. We had 4 on the pitch today.
Yeah.
And it all worked magnificently. But I thought at times we could have been 4-0 up in that game easy.
We could.
The amount of chances we had. Imagine saying that. Rotherham having chances at goal. We were one game when we had 1 shot on target. We must have had at least 3 this game.
But then that's the frustration, because there were a couple of times Ollie should have done loads better with that chance.
Yes.
Should have done. Hugill's hit the post. You know, he's unlucky.
And Fred should have done better.
Fred, oh my God, that miss! I forgot about that. So there sort of negatives, because you can't be gifting teams. You know, when you play the lesser teams, you can maybe allow that. But you know, if we're playing Leicester there, we lose that game 3 or 4-0 because we've allowed them those chances and not taking our chances when we should have done. I'm happy. I'm buzzing. I'm really happy, but I'm really frustrated at the same time that I said to make up my heart that if we play like that against Wednesday and against QPR, we'll win 3 in a row.
Yeah.
The problem is we're not gonna. No. We'll probably lose on Wednesday. Against Wednesday, sorry. So I am so happy that then you can see how happy the players were, and it's a step in the right direction. But it's only a step. It's not, you know, we're not out of the relegation zone and looking upwards. We've got a lot of work to do because of our own faults. But enjoy it. I suppose enjoy it. Yeah. I want to finish by saying I wouldn't often do this. I thought the referee was excellent tonight.
I thought exactly
I thought
the
it was
same
one of the best refereeing performances I've seen in a long time at New York. I don't think he barely put a foot wrong. He managed the game really, really well. I can't remember his name now, but that was
Lewis Smith.
Lewis Smith. He was excellent tonight.
Did you know as well that was the first time he'd ever refereed Rotherham and Coventry?
Yeah.
I found that out on the Coventry podcast.
Excellent.
But yeah, to say that's his introduction for both of us, I thought he did really, really well.
Yeah.
And he picked up on the little bits of anger as well.
Yeah.
The one that he didn't pick up on, which were a bit, has he thrown it away, has he just thrown it back, blah, blah, blah. But he booked their number 4 for having a paddy, which was quite funny. But I thought it was quite fair to both teams. He let the game flow, which is something we can't really say about referees at the minute. So, Lewis Smith, well in the unlikely thing that you're watching this, well done. Well done. We shall submit a 10 out of 10 rating to the EFL
I'll give you
for
10
you.
for that one.
Yeah. So, lads, anything else to add before we wrap up?
I don't think so. Up the Millers, I'm very happy. Mick?
Very, very happy. Happy with performance, happy with result. On to Sunday.
Absolutely. We've dipped a toe in the right direction. On to Sunday against Wednesday. Work that one out.
Who lost tonight?
Who lost? That's a shame, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like, subscribe, do all that stuff.
Yeah, we're massive, as you know.